Good, happy Friday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. It's Friday, November 29, 2019, and happy Black Friday, everyone. We have a lot of news to get to this Friday morning, so let's begin. First up, report of shots fired on Beach Street under investigation. Not a random act, police say. Manchester police are investigating a report of shots fired at a home on Beach Street. Police said officers responded to the home around 9 p.m. Thursday for reports of shots heard inside the residence. Officials said all people involved have been identified and said the incident does not appear to be a random act. Investigators did find evidence of gunshots, police said. Police call this an active investigation and will not release any additional information at this time. Shoppers hit the mall for early Black Friday deals. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9, Jennifer Crompton.
Mama Blue makes personalized books in which we, the kids, are the heroes of the story. Awesome, isn't it? In each adventure, the main character will be your little one. When a kid realizes they're the heroes of the story, they just can't believe it. Personalize a book in seconds at mamablue.com.
Well, some stores like Macy's and JCPenney, they opened hours ago, but the mall itself opened at 5, and people were waiting at the door. Seems they're looking for specific deals, and that's certainly what we found at Best Buy. We saw people lining up hours before the mall opened. They were braving the cold and wind, but they came prepared. There were just a few Black Friday first-timers, but most knew exactly what they were doing and what they wanted. The general manager at this Best Buy says giant TVs are hot this year. The bigger the better, with very low prices. The increase in online sales may impact foot traffic, but many certainly still count on this as an annual tradition.
Just to get out, move around after the big dinner.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
One of the TVs, yeah.
I planned ahead. I brought a movie. I brought everything. I came prepared.
Have you had your Thanksgiving dinner yet?
Yeah, we have Thanksgiving lunch instead.
We went last year, and it was icy. Thought it wouldn't be too bad this year.
Although you look kind of cold.
I mean, I am. I'm pretty cold, but I'm comfy.
It was very cold out there, but it's toasty warm in here and busy. The mall will officially close at 1 a.m. and reopen at 6, although some of those big stores will stay open straight through. The general manager at Best Buy says that other than the 2 days before Christmas, this time of year, this next few days are the busiest of the year. We're live at the Mall in New Hampshire and Manchester. I'm Jennifer Crompton, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Countdown to Black Friday, doorbusters, bargains on tech. Let's take a look at that video from Good Morning America, ABC News.
This is the moment we have all been waiting for, our Black Friday countdown. Becky Worley is back with some doorbuster bargains, showing us the biggest discounts on the hottest tech, and some of them are available today. Hello
Correct.
again.
Hello.
Okay, so we've been talking about it all morning. We are all excited for these big doorbuster bargains. What you got for us?
Well, doorbusters are great. These are the historic lows on prices. These deals are real. So we're going to get right to our first one.
Get in there.
One of the hottest items for the holiday. I'm going to bust this door for you. gigabyte, 7th generation iPad. It's from Walmart, $249. Save $80, and Apple products are rarely discounted, so this is a good one.
Love it. All right, thank you. But wait, there's more.
For the kids on your list, bust that door. This is the PlayStation 4.
I need one of these for my nephews.
The 1 terabyte Fortnite bundle. This is from Kohl's, $199. You save $100, and they even throw in some Kohl's cash and some V-Bucks for you Fortnite fanatics.
That's good.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Super shopper.
Can I help you out?
You got
Ready?
another one? Yeah, you did a third one. Ready? Go! This is a TV. Is all doorbusters. Polaroid 32-inch from Target. This is $69. This may be the lowest price on a $69. And that's saving $50. And because TVs are what it's all about, I've got a bonus deal for you.
Extra, extra.
Extra, extra. This is an Insignia 58-inch LED for $199. Save $280, sub $200 for an almost 60-inch TV.
That is amazing. Okay, you got more?
We've been ringing the doorbell, so let's ring this one together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, ring. And our next deal is the Ring doorbell. So this is from Kohl's, $139. You're going to save $29 on this. And these video doorbells, you know, these are so popular.
I need one of these.
Ding, ding. You gotta have one of these. They're great for
love it.
convenience when
Yes.
packages are delivered. So this is a savings of $29 at Kohl's. So
All those
this is a good
package
one.
theft stories.
Thank you very much.
I think you've got a last but not least.
Last
all
but
right?
not least,
All right,
1, 2,
here we go.
3, bang! This is for you tween parents a Chromebook. It's $99 at Walmart. $99. It's $60 discounted of what was already a really low price. And I have one last tip for your holiday shopping.
Bring it
If
on.
you go doorbuster shopping, look at these gentlemen and what they're wearing here. Do not wear a red, blue, or yellow shirt, or people will ask you all day long while you're in the store, excuse me, how much is this Chromebook? That's my last tip for
Comfy
your
shoes.
doorbuster
You said it
shopping.
earlier. Comfy shoes, too. That's a
Comfy
good
shoes.
one. All right.
That's my last
Thank
tip.
you, Doorbuster Guru. All of these bargains are listed on our website at goodmorningamerica.com. Well, hey there, G.
Okay, and there you go. And that is a good tip. Don't wear the colors that they are wearing. Or you will get out. Gabbard cheers on turkey trot runners in Portsmouth. Democrat canceled plans to run due to bad cold. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9, Adam Sexton.
November is cab month at your Mahindra tractor dealer. Get special cab savings.
At the finish line for the Turkey Trot 5K in Portsmouth this Thanksgiving morning was a competitor in a different kind of race. Tulsi Gabbard chatted up runners and posed for pictures as she celebrates the holiday on the campaign trail in the Granite State.
We love New Hampshire, and I'm grateful to be able to be here today. Here in Portsmouth, we'll be getting to Nashua and to other parts of the state, but also have my family here to join us for Thanksgiving. It's awesome.
Since her last visit, Gabbard's profile has continued to rise through battles with both Hillary Clinton and the Democratic establishment. The interest she draws and her base of support make her unique in the Democratic primary field. Ben Nodish of Dover says he's looking for a candidate who will support the Second Amendment.
As far as the Democrats go, she'd probably be my top pick.
This week, the Congresswoman, herself a veteran of the Iraq War, introduced legislation to withdraw U.S. troops from Syria.
I think Donald Trump has done a great disservice to our troops and the Syrian people by directing our troops there to secure those oil reserves and talking about bringing in a private oil corporation to go and take the oil.
Over the years, primary voters have always had special appreciation for veteran candidates, and military service is exactly why some voters are giving Tulsi Gabbard a look.
It's really energizing, and that she serves in the military. That's really impressive because it's very selfless to do that.
While they admire her service, it remains to be seen if enough first-in-the-nation voters will align with Gabbard's foreign policy views. But anyone watching the race knows this candidate doesn't back down from a fight.
Aloha should never be mistaken for weakness.
In Portsmouth, Adam Sexton, WMUR, News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And let's take a look at your 2020 New Hampshire candidate tracker for today. We have one candidate today in New Hampshire, Kelsey Gabbard. She's in New Hampshire today. She has a town hall at Claremont Saving Bank Community Center in Claremont, New Hampshire at 5 o'clock p.m. Dow U.S. Futures point to a lower open. U.S. stock index futures were lower Friday morning ahead of a shortened trading session due to the Thanksgiving holiday. Thousands of protesters wave American flags in Hong Kong. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
President Trump caught in the middle after signing new measures supporting human rights in Hong Kong. Grateful pro-democracy protesters waving American flags at a Thanksgiving rally. But a furious China summoned the U.S. ambassador to a meeting in Beijing. Are the U.S.-China trade talks now at risk? Here's ABC's senior foreign correspondent, Ian Pannell.
Thousands of protesters taking to the streets of Hong Kong, many waving American flags to say thank you. They're grateful after President Trump signed legislation strengthening the position of pro-democracy protesters. Two bills that threaten sanctions and penalties if China meddles with the city's rights and freedoms. It also bans American-made tear gas and rubber bullets from being sold to Hong Kong. Mr. Trump said he signed the law out of respect for President Xi, China, and the people of Hong Kong. But Beijing's furious. The American ambassador summoned in anger. China saying it strongly protests the move, calling it serious interference in China's internal affairs and warning of strong countermeasures during a time when both economic superpowers are engaged in highly sensitive talks to end the long-running trade war. All this as the battle on the streets of this city descend increasingly into violent clashes. Move, move, move! The recent siege of a college campus further escalating tensions. With no end in sight, the protests now straining US-China relations.
If Beijing hoped it could ignore or marginalize the demonstrations in Hong Kong, that's just gone out the window. With America backing the movement, it'll likely only provoke more protests and potentially violence. Tom? Senior foreign correspondent Ian Pannell. Hi everyone, George.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that is it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all enjoyed watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on Sunday with more broadcasts. I'll be off air the rest of the weekend, but I'll be back later on Sunday. Goodbye, everyone.